Hello, third graders. It's time for grammar. I hope you saved your grammar paper from last week like I told you. We're going to do classroom practice 22. If you had forgotten and sent it back, you will be getting it back next week to do on your own. The video will still be up on the YouTube, but you will be doing it on your own then. So let's get started. Classroom practice 22. I hope you have your paper and your pencil. I am going to do classifying the two sentences with you. I will do part of exercise 2 with you and part of exercise 3. But some of it you will be doing on your own. So let me write the first sentence on the board. We worked hard on our science projects. Give me a minute to write it. We worked hard on our science projects. Okay, let's go through our question and answer flow. Who worked hard on our science projects? We. Subject pronoun. What is being said about we? Worked. Verb. We worked how? Hard. Adverb. On. Preposition. On what? Projects. Object of the preposition. What kind of projects? Science. Adjective. Whose science projects? Ours. Possessive pronoun adjective. P-P-A. All of our parts of our sentence are labeled. So now we'll go to the line. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. What are we checking for? Do we have any prepositional phrases? Yes. On our science projects, prepositional phrase. Period. Makes a statement, declarative sentence. I got mixed up for a minute. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. I divided it between we and worked. Underline the complete subject once, which is we. The complete predicate twice is the whole rest of the sentence. Worked hard on our science projects. It doesn't show very well. This did not turn out right here. Adverb. So we worked hard on our science projects. That's the first sentence to classify. I'll give you just a second to get caught up if you're behind. Then I'm going to erase it and do sentence number 2. Hope you're having all a fun time staying home. Not too bored. Not too whiny about doing homework. This is just the way it is right now. Okay, I'm going to erase this sentence and do number 2. Give me a second to write it. What does it say? Wait patiently for your turn on the swings. Wait patiently for, whoops, can't write this morning, for your turn on the swings. ready to classify it? Let's do it together. So wait patiently for your turn on the swings. Who waits patiently for your turn on the swings? You. Understood subject pronoun. Did you get that? What is being said about you? You wait. Verb. You wait how? Patiently. Adverb. For, preposition. For what? Turn. Object of the preposition. Whose turn? Your. Possessive pronoun adjective. Okay, on, preposition. On what? Swings. Object of the preposition. The article adjective. Do we have all our words labeled? We sure do. Let's go to the line that says subject, noun, verb, pattern, 1, check. What are we checking for? Do we have any prepositional phrases? For your turn, prepositional phrase. On the swings, prepositional phrase. Period. Gives a command. This is an imperative sentence, capital I, M, P. Now go back to the verb, divide the complete subject from the complete predicate, underline the complete subject once, which is just the word you, and the complete predicate twice. Wait patiently for your turn on the swings. Okay, I'll give you a minute to get caught up in case you're behind. Is everybody ready to go on? Let's look at exercise 2. It says, use sentence number 2, that's this one right here, to complete the table below. Well, they want to know the nouns in this sentence. Remember, a noun names a person, place, or thing. So our nouns are turn and swings. Write those in those two spots under it says list the nouns used. Turn and swings. You is not a noun because it's a pronoun. Even though it says it's a subject, it is a pronoun. So we don't want you. We want turn and swings. And then the rest of the part of that chart, I want you to fill in the noun job. What is this noun job? Well, you got it listed right up above it. Is it singular or plural? Is it just one or is it more than one? Common or proper? Is it the name of something? I mean, like your name or my name? No, it's not capitalized, so they would be common. Then they want the simple subject. They want just the subject. Well, what's our subject? You. And then they want the verb. I'll let you figure that out. Let's go on to exercise 3. I'm not doing all of it with you, just the first one. It says, write the subject. Well, how are you going to find the subject? You're going to go through the question and answer flow, just like we do when we classify sentences. After you find the subject, you write it on that line that says subject. Then you write S and 1 if the subject is singular. Write P and 2 if the subject is plural. Then underline the correct verb in parentheses. Now those number 1 and number 2, those are the rules that they have listed for you. Rule number 1, if a singular subject uses a singular verb let me start again. A singular subject uses a singular verb form that ends in S or ES. There is an exception to that rule. I is listed as singular, but it's with Rule 2. Now, Rule 2, a plural subject, a compound subject, and the pronouns you and I use a plural verb form with no S or ES ending. Let's look at number 1. I'll do number 1 with you because that is the hardest one. It says, will you carries my suitcase? Well, we've got to find the subject first. Who will carry or carries my suitcase? You. So that goes on the line with the subject. Now, is you singular or plural? If you remember up in the rules, it says that you is always plural, and plural uses the rule number 2. Okay? Now, rule number 2 also states that the verb does not end in S or ES. So we would underline the word carry, C-A-R-R-Y. Will you carry my suitcase? You can often tell the verb just by reading the sentence and how we speak. You wouldn't say, will you carries my suitcase? That doesn't sound right. So you know carry is the correct one. The rest of them, you are on your own to do. Remember, number 4 has more than one subject, so you have to put both of them in the subject box. Casey and I rides the bus to work. What are the subjects of that sentence? Casey, I. There's more than one, so it's got to be plural. And it would be Rule 2. Exercise 4, definition for decent. If you don't know what decent means, you can look it up in the dictionary. You can ask your mom or dad, and you will just fill in the correct circle for that. That is the end of grammar. I hope I helped you a little bit, and we'll see you in grammar next week. Bye.